Hi everybody, this is Chris Wisnia. I'm in my home in sunny Davis, California, and what you see behind me there is the last 39 pages that I need to complete for my Doris Danger Giant Monster Adventures Volume 3. I'm going to try and zoom in a little here so you can kind of see some of this. These pages are in various stages of completion. If you see some blank pages, those are going to be Giant Monster Splash pages. You can see some of these, I've inked the lettering onto the pages. Some of them I've penciled some of the artwork. Some pages I've only penciled the lettering and haven't drawn any pages, any of the actual artwork. But this volume, it's going to be 180 pages, and I'm hoping to have it done this summer. This is April as I'm filming this. And interestingly, I started a lot of the work for this book way back in 2012. I had written to Dick Ayers and asked him if he could pencil what I assumed would be the big kind of climactic scene where Private Buck Mercury fights one-on-one against a giant monster. That wound up just being one little piece of the humongous climax. As I wrote it more and more, it developed for more and more climaxes. So this was early 2012, around March, that I wrote him, and I wound up drawing those pages, completing the pages closer to 2014. Around 2012, I also did a sequence of Buck in the hospital after he had just been found after fighting the giant monster. The bulk of the work I really started in earnest in 2015. In 2014, I had penciled maybe 3 or 4 sequences, but it was 2015 I really, in earnest, started working on the project. That said, though, since it's been 9 years, I was working on a lot of other stuff too. I wrote 8 comic book issue scripts of projects I was pitching that were looking very promising, and none of them panned out. I was working on my documentary a fair amount off and on during that time, and I was working on a second comic book project, writing and drawing, that is going to be about 250 pages, and that I'm intending to complete the last roughly 50 pages once I finish these pages behind me. In comics, with my day job and stuff, I'm just pounding out as much work as I can when I can. Someone will say, oh, I'm interested in Doris Danger, so I'll start working on that. And then someone will say, oh, I'm interested in this project, so I'll start working on that. So I feel like I've got fingers in a lot of pots all the time. Again, though, this project that's almost done and the other project that's almost done, I'm looking forward to pounding those out and hopefully getting them to you soon for your enjoyment.